In today's video, we will actually be reacting to a clip in a show called 911 Lone Star. So apparently in this clip, a girl's hijab comes off and she's Muslim. So let's see what it is.
Let's watch the clip.
Where's Marjan?
There's Marjan. Her hair looks like perfectly done.
Wow. Oh, damn.
Okay. Wow. I have some points to make with this video clip. Firstly, it's really nice that people were respectful enough to cover her when her hijab comes off and they see that the Muslim woman is uncovered. So they made like a cover up for her. That's very respectful. In real life, if something like that does happen, I would appreciate it if somebody did that. However, what led up to it is what I have a problem with. So her hijab comes off and the first thing we see is her hair flowing out like it's perfect.
Like perfectly styled. There's no mess in her hair. Like that's not what hijab hair looks like, guys. When you take the hijab off, it's usually messy, it's undone, so it didn't make sense.
It's not realistic, and not that that is the point, but someone was literally recording her when her hijab comes off. Why? And
Yeah.
I feel like when you put depictions like that in shows where the girl's hijab comes off, it just gives people ideas to, you know, want to see what the girl's hair looks like under the hijab. So although I find it like respectful that they added the clip of the people forming a shield around her and covering her, I just didn't like the fact that this is depicted in the Western media in the first place. I don't think hijabis should be depicted as like, you know, having that accidental hijab thrown off moment. I mean, like if you're trying to teach people, there's different ways of doing it. That's just my personal opinion.
I feel like when like she rolled out and her hair was styled, it just seemed like so staged and so planned and unrealistic. I mean, no, it's a TV show, but it was just odd. Like there's a guy who's like recording her. She comes out with her perfectly like styled hair, you know, it's just like, it seems like they're almost sexualizing it in a way. Yes, in the end, you guys will see that there's the men coming around and covering her, but then before that, you'll see a bunch of people just staring there not doing anything. So it to me, it kind of loses its effect when the people are recording, people are staring, and then they leave her there, and it's like, oh, maybe we should just go cover her. So that gesture at the end was nice, but I feel like it kind of lost its purpose based on the stuff that happened before it. So now we have some questions for you guys. One, do you think it was respectful the way that they portrayed this woman whose headscarf fell off? And two, do you think that mainstream media does an effective job at showing how religious people act and how they live their lives? We'd be really curious to know.